Coming out of winter and into the early part of spring, for me, that's when ZIGs come absolutely into their own. Fish start to bob up, they start to feel the heat of the sun for the first time, and if you're not investigating them upper layers and just fishing on the bottom, I think you're wasting a lot of time. This particular lake is very, very deep, so adjustable ZIGs come into their own. You can really work that. That upper third primarily is where you tend to get bites from, and trust me, you get them in the right position, you can turn a tricky lake. You can often have a hit of fish. Now, a little addition that I started to make to my ZIG fishing a couple of years ago was the inclusion of a couple of dendrobinas onto my hook bait. Now, the way you do it, you thread a little bit of floss actually through the top of your foam. So you put your foam hook bait on as normal, thread the floss through using a bait needle, take a couple of worms, obviously the juiciest ones in the box, and then you essentially have to thread that worm along a bait needle. So you concertina it in and out, thread one on either side of your floss that's hanging around, and then you simply tie it up in a few granny knots. And what you essentially get is a little bit of foam with what looks like a brain of worms on the top, but the goodness that they ooze out, that little bit of movement, trust me, it gets you bonus bites. She's deep. It's going to be surprising how far that swung back. That's all right. There's the worm, just hit the surface. There's the float. Back on Northwick at a time when that big, long, scaly freak is actually due to get caught. I've just seen a fish show. I'm going to get the ZIG back over there. Hopefully get a bite for you. Hopefully get the bite for you. Oh my God, he's gone round there. Well, what about that for a proper, fully scaled? I was only just saying, weren't I, with every bite now, you think it could be it. Could be a brace of 40s, this. Without doubt, one of the most unique carp I've ever caught. Blown away. A pair of 40-pounders, topped with the box, 40 pound 10. Honestly, it's one of the best carp I've ever caught.